Who's that guy and why's he there? Do you really even care? Look at all that crazy hair. It's Barry Schmaltz and his show, yeah!
Hello, I'm Barry Schmaltz. We're having another wisdom series. Entry. We're gonna talk about things with the music of John Coltrane in the background. You'll have to excuse me. I'm choking a little, but I'm much better now. All right. Barry Schmaltz. Got you scared there for a minute. Bet you thought I was a little bit, I don't know, knocked out for some reason there. But all is well. All is well. Barry Schmaltz. All is well. So here we have the subject for today's wisdom series. Intermediaries. Why do you have them? Why do you need everything to be go-betweened with everything else? And I mean everything. Your money is all about going between definitions of wealth. Your exchanges are electronic, so they are using a medium, the internet, as they say. You're watching me now. You couldn't be watching me live because it doesn't work like that. So where's the live music? Where's all the live? See, everything is live, but it's all for the distribution in this domain here. And so what we are faced with is a quandary, a dilemma, because you only have a feedback loop there of what everybody thinks it should be, and then it isn't what it should be. So how many different ways of expressing something is there, and how many ways are you choosing that there be? You're going on, off, either or. You're reducing your whole civilization here to a binary mode of way of thinking there. It's stupid. Why would you do that? That's what I'm knocked out about today. It's like, I contemplate this and I want to vomit. A little, not so much. I'm not disgusting. I'm Barry Schmaltz. I'm very, you'd bring me home to your mother if you wanted to. I mean, you could. You don't have to. I'm always here, and I don't necessarily need to be elsewhere. But here we are, Barry Schmaltz, John Coltrane, wondering why everything has a thing in the middle. And you can't just love the thing you love and let that be the money. I mean, I'm thinking of a time when you could smile at a guy on the street and he'd cook you a full meal there. Or something like that. It wasn't exactly like that, but it was close. Or you'd come up with a good idea and somebody would say, wow, I'm gonna hire you now. That happened. That sort of thing goes on all the time, but not anymore. Now you gotta have the references and the credits and the checking and this and that and all the verifications and the electronics and all that crap that gets in the middle of shaking a hand with somebody and knowing what's going on. So hats off to the personal touch there, because we don't have it anymore. We sort of think we do. We pretend like we do. Oh, look at how we've convenienced and made everything better for everybody. That's right, I use convenience as a verb there. That's right. But you know what I'm talking about. It's not going to work out in the long run if your power goes off. You think what I'm saying is stupid? All right, so you can do this for 100 years, but then your grandkids, nobody's going to remember what's going on. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm rambling. I'm dark and disturbed today, and I'm wearing my snappy jacket. The Wisdom Series. Perhaps it is not so wise to pursue this anymore. I don't know. I get these ideas for the show. I need to spruce it up. I need to change the show a little. I need to make it better. I need to take the show and I need to make it grow. And then we will know how to rhyme another word with that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Barry Schmaltz. And I know you love me, because by now, if you don't love me, you're not watching. So you gotta love me. So I don't have to say you gotta love me, because I know you gotta love me. Although after this, I'm not so sure. You might love me a little bit less. Also, this beard is getting itchy. I don't know. I don't like growing them, and then showing them, and then mowing them, if you know what I mean. A little bit with the doggerel of the verse there. A little poetry again, because I like to wax poetic every now and then. Especially on moments like this, when we're all sitting around and having a good time. Oh, There he is. He's talking on the show again. He's Barry Schmaltz. Oh, we love him. Hey, he should have a little song, don't you think? Why don't you have a little song, Barry? We always say that to you. Why don't you have a... Well, I'm always saying it to myself in the mirror, so it's like talking to me. But really, why don't I have a theme song? Although, I've been thinking lately, if I did have a theme song, how would I know about it? Because it wouldn't be while the show is going on, which is my existence. So if I exist in the show and there was a theme song, I wouldn't know, would I? Because there it would be. So it would have to come in on my crazy aerial. It would probably have to come in here, and I wouldn't be able to know until I did or picked it up like that. But crazy things happen. Anything could happen. And here with Barry Schmaltz, many worlds of music, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. All right, so we're gonna go now. We're gonna hats on a little bit, hats on the craziness there, so to keep a lid on, and do the puns, and at least we're not listening backwards, because we're going forwards now, and everything is good. All right, Barry Schmaltz there, gonna fade out the Coltrane, coming into the station there. All right there, very, very deep music. Well, again, I haven't got the jacket here. I'll show it to you next time, if I remember. But it's a very nice thing. It's very colorful. It's got some art on it. It's very attractive to look at and to listen to. It's very important music in the history of jazz, and it's a shame he's no longer with us. I'm going to go now before I get maudlin one more time. Barry Schmaltz, you got to love me. Got to love Coltrane. You got to love the multiverse, because you're all in it and going crazy in there, and... you gotta love what you gotta love, and that's all there is to it. Barry Schmaltz, I gotta love you.
Who's that guy and why's he there? Do you really even care? Look at all that crazy hair. It's Barry Schmaltz and his show. Yeah.